Hi, and welcome to the 4 Disciplines of Execution. Since Wegmans adopted the principles of continuous improvement in the early 1990s, we've been on a journey that has successfully brought us into the information-rich knowledge age of the 21st century. Change, innovation, and strategic initiatives have helped us succeed, and that same drive to pursue excellence in all we do has now brought us to something called the 4 Disciplines of Execution. In an organization of smart people committed to continuous improvement, there's no shortage of great ideas. What there is sometimes, though, is a shortage of focus, the ability to sort the most important ideas from the many good ones. And without that focus, our departments, divisions, our stores, and our people end up trying to do too many things, many times being unable to effectively accomplish any of them with excellence. This is through no fault of theirs. It has to do with the tremendous amount of time, effort, and energy required just to run our business, and we call that the whirlwind. You know, it's not easy being the finest food market in the world along with being the best place to work. To accomplish that, you're going to have over 40,000 pretty busy people keeping things going in that whirlwind. And if we try and add too many new and exciting initiatives for them to work on, those important initiatives run smack into the urgent needs of our customers and our people. And when important runs into urgent, urgent wins. So, if we have to choose between which strategies we work on and which ones we don't, we better make sure the ones we pick are the most important, or, as Discipline 1 calls them, wildly important. In his book, Good to Great, Jim Collins reminds us that good is the enemy of great. That's why there are so few great companies. Lots of good ones, many pretty good ones, but only a few can claim to be truly great. And much of that has to do with a company's ability to focus. Now, if you've worked for Wegmans for over a month, you've probably already heard someone say focus, finish, and celebrate. It's been a rallying cry in our company for years, but it's been really difficult for us to implement. But Discipline 1 tells us to do just that, to focus on the wildly important. Wildly important goals are the ones that render all others secondary. They are the ones that will have the most significant impact on the top priorities of the organization. If our primary business is to help make great meals easy so our customers can live healthier, better lives, then helping them to eat more vegetables is wildly important. And when we've identified a wildly important goal, we communicate it in the syntax of from X to Y by when. So our produce and prepared foods departments embarked on a joint project in the spring of 2012 to increase vegetable sales at a group of hub stores by the end of the year. Once we've decided what we're going to work on, we need to figure out how we're going to do it. Our wildly important goal, X to Y by when, is typically what we call a lag measure, meaning it reflects history. It's already happened. Now make no mistake, lag measures are important, and we get a lot of them from the systems we use. But they're difficult to influence because they focus on the past. A common example for us at Wegmans would be our Eat Well, Live Well challenge. Every year after the holidays, many of us want to make an effort to lose weight. And perhaps our wildly important goal is to go from our current weight of X to 20 pounds less, Y, in 6 months. Our lag measure then is in pounds. But whenever I get on the scale, it's too late. I'm looking at history. And Discipline 2 tells us to act on the lead measures, those activities which are both predictive, we bet if we do these things they'll move the lag measure, and influenceable. I can control when and how much of them I do every day. Now, in the world of Eat Well, Live Well, we act on the number of cups of fruits and vegetables we eat every day, calories in, and how many steps we take each day, calories out. We know if we do those things, they will impact that lag measure, so they are predictive. And we can decide how much and how often we're going to do them every day. They are influenceable. The challenge is to decide which activities are going to have the biggest impact on the lag measure, then figure out how to track them. Another reason Franklin Covey's 4 Disciplines of Execution has been embraced within Wegmans is its close alignment with our company values. Good people working toward a common goal, a wildly important common goal, can accomplish anything they set out to do is an obvious example. And we also say that high standards are a way of life. We pursue excellence in everything we do. Well, a great way to do that is to establish a scoreboard with those high standards so people can tell how they're doing. A compelling scoreboard, according to Franklin Covey, has 4 attributes. It's simple, it's highly visible, it contains both the lag and the lead measures, and it shows us at a glance whether or not we're winning. If the success of our strategy requires the focus of our people, the scoreboard is crucial because people play differently when they are keeping score. The 4th discipline tells us to create a cadence of accountability. Now, at first glance, this might seem a bit harsh, even though when things go wrong, we sometimes bemoan the fact that there is no accountability. We struggle with holding others accountable for how we expect them to act. Well, the good news is that the cadence of accountability in the 4 disciplines puts that accountability where it belongs, on each member of the team. At a short weekly meeting or WIG session to update their scoreboard, team members are asked to update each other on the commitments they made the previous week, and to make a new commitment for the upcoming week, answering the question, what are the 1 to 2 things I can do this week to improve the team's performance on the scoreboard? Now, once those are recorded, each team member feels compelled to do their best to fulfill their commitments, holding themselves accountable to the rest of the team. So the cadence or rhythm of a weekly session lets people know that this is a priority they're working on. More importantly, it carves time out of the whirlwind for leaders to listen as their team discovers new ways to impact the lead and the lag measures. These then are the 4 disciplines of execution. Focus on the wildly important. Act on the lead measures. Keep a compelling scoreboard, and create a cadence of accountability. Now, they're called disciplines for a reason. They don't come naturally. They require our attention. They're simple, but not necessarily easy. One thing they are, though, is effective. Our continued implementation of these 4 disciplines on the most important goals of the company are, as Danny has said, the keys to growth and success.
I'm blown away with the focus that the folks who are using this new tool have. I'm blown away with their commitment to what they're doing, and I'm blown away with their results.
And they're rooted in caring because our people are involved. They're rooted in high standards because our people are feeling accountable, even more accountable for achieving the goal that they set. Certainly being respectful to the people who are closest to the work and really empowering everyone.
Well, thanks for listening. And thanks for all you do every day to help keep Wegmans the best place to shop for our customers and the best place to work for our people. There's nothing more wildly important than that.